Hello, good morning. It's Sunday, July 18th, 2021. I decided to do a research and topic on these card games called, well, the one particular did some research on is Magic the Gathering. I've heard about it, but I never played it until you could say, I think earlier this year, I believe, or was it last year? I don't remember. And I just heard little bits about it, but I never, you know, decided to try it out until a friend invited me to play it, and I was kind of weary about it. So I played it, and as I was playing it, I guess I didn't feel anything evil, I guess. But I looked at the cards, and some of the cards were, there were pictures of demons. You could say it's not God glorifying ones, but then part in the game you would say I cast this spell or whatever, or something like that, and I was like, okay, interesting. So, anyways, I was going to invite this friend of mine that another friend invited me to a Magic card tournament, or it was like a new deck, and my friend told me that stuff is not good. People humiliate you. My friend that invited me to play, he understands that I'm new at this game, and he didn't humiliate me, um, but I didn't care if I win or lost. I just was trying to learn the game. It was a lot of strategy. Anyways, card little 20 or card games are simple, like playing blackjack. Anyways, I did some research, and I guess if you guys don't know what this is, Magic the Gathering is a tabletop and digital collectible card game created by Richard Garfield. And I just researched that he was a player of Dungeons and Dragons. Released in 1993 by Wizards of the Coast, Magic was the first trading card game in the approximately 35 million players as of December 2018, and over 20 billion Magic cards are produced in the period from 2008 to 2016. And these cards are very expensive. Like the packs are like $20, I think, and but the cards are worth a lot of money if you get a good one. I'm more in a sports card collecting. I don't collect as many baseball cards anymore, but I don't think I'll ever buy Magic cards. But sports cards are more exciting for me. But anyways, I googled it and I found this website, North American Mission Board, Occultic Games. When you hear the word game, you probably think of something that is fun, harmless, blah blah blah. And I already know that Ouija boards are dangerous. I did a blog on that. Fantasy role playing games. I kind of read about the dangers of Dungeons and Dragons, and that's kind of a clue that the guy who created Magic was a Dungeons and Dragons player. So I kind of cautious about that. Anyways, I went all the way to Magic the Gathering, invented in 1993, and this is where I found the info by Richard Garfield, a veteran Dungeons and Dragons player. Blah blah blah. As in DD, terms from the cult appears on various cards. Many cards also have images that are frightening, gruesome, violent, and bizarre. Definitely, this card game's not for kids. Such as one with a warrior licking blood off a sword. Names of some of the cards and or characters include Lord of the Pit, Abomination, Hell's Caretaker, Psychic Venom, Sorceress Queen, Zombie Master, Fallen Angel, Sadistic Glee, blah blah blah. Unlike DD, Magic is not a role playing game, perhaps making it appear more innocent. It is a complex strategy game and attracts teenage boys and young men, and even girls too, I know, or teenage women too, or teenagers, girls, and women and men. Many images are grisly and death oriented, and occult terms and concepts are used in some cards. Playing the game introduces players to these images and concepts, desensitizing them to things that are dark and repulsive. The Bible forbids sorcery, but all players automatically assume the role of sorcerer using the 5 kinds of magic. So, what does the Bible say about sorcery? And I did a blog on that. person turns to mediums and necromancers, warring after them, I will set my face against a person and will cut him off from among his people. Do not turn to mediums or necromancers. Do not seek them out, so make yourselves unclean by them. I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 19, verse 31. And there's more Bible verses on that. I'll be sharing it below the link. And this is a video I found.
All ages,
Magic the Gathering.
but kids play this game. I remember playing it as a kid. I love this as a kid. Why? It's because it's full of all these kind of creatures. I mean, look at this one, Mind Slicer. As a young kid, you like creatures, you like the idea of seeing unusual things, seeing them battle, all this kind of stuff. It's so easy to also get stuck into these games. But when you get into it, this game, you're into spiritualism, you're getting into the occult.
So anyways, this guy pretty much burns his magic card gathering cards, and I was looking at the comments. Let's see, there's different opinions. Here's one that says these cards say things like zombie and sorcery, and those are bad. Man on man, Christians and their galaxy brain takes. If you were a true Christian, you would never use your imagination because the devil will use it against. And this is one person that I disagree. In the board game Monopoly, the object of the game is to buy a bunch of properties and make your opponents. So this person is comparing it to Monopoly. I don't know if that's a good comparison. Let's see, what was another one that I thought was good? But anyways, you can check out the comments. So feel free to make your comments below. I'm not going to give my opinion. Hopefully what I share kind of gives you an idea what this magic card gathering stuff is all about. This is not totally related, but should Christians play Pokemon? Never played it, but feel free to check that out. So this is what I want to conclude. Testing the spirits. 1 John 4. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. And every spirit that does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the Antichrist, which of you heard was coming, and now is the world already. Little children, you are from God and have overcome them. For he or she who is in you, or for he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. They are from the world, therefore they speak from the world, and the world listens to them. And these are more Bible verses on testing the spirits. So, yeah, feel free to share what down below, and I'll be sharing all of my sources below this link on videos related to this card game. Peace, God bless, and put the armor of God. Amen.